Hello everybody. Well, the biscuit lady is at it again. I am in my kitchen making up some special biscuits for Christmas morning. So, you know, if I say there's special biscuits for Christmas morning, I mean Christmas morning comes one time a year, so they have to be indulgent, right? I mean, they just have to be. I'm going to be making us some fresh cranberry, white chocolate, sour cream, drop biscuits. Now anybody can make these biscuits. If you know how to measure and stir and scoop, you can make these biscuits. There's no rolling, there's no cutting involved. It's just that easy. So here we go. Let's get started with our really easy biscuit. I have in my bowl 2 cups of self-rising flour. I use White Lily, that's my preferred brand. 2 cups of self-rising flour, and I'm going to add 8 ounces of sour cream. And then we just mix this up. Now I've got just a little tad of half and half over here waiting, just in case this is not soggy enough. We've got to have this dough soggy because we're going to be adding in cranberries and white chocolate, so I want it to be soggy. And you never know, you know, sometimes I think the sour cream may be drier. This is full fat sour cream. It's looking like I'm going to need to put some half and half, so I'll just start with maybe just a tablespoon of half and half. Still not soggy enough. Okay, so that's 2 tablespoons of half and half that I put in. And if we need more, we'll put more in. So now I have added about 1/4 cup of half and half. And this is looking about right. I might add just a tad bit more, just to loosen it up just a little bit. Okay, I'm liking how that looks. So we wound up adding about 1/4 cup of half and half, plus maybe a teaspoon more. Now we're going to put in 1 cup of fresh cranberries. I've obviously washed these. And about 1/2 cup of premium white chocolate chips. And I'm going to stir this just until I think everything is pretty evenly distributed. I've got a cookie sheet here that I have prepared by putting down some parchment paper. I sprayed the cookie sheet first just so the parchment paper won't slide around and it sticks better. And then I'm going to use an ice cream scoop because that's just an easy way to do it. So now you just scoop. This is the drop part. All right, now I've got some melted butter here. I'm just gonna dab a little bit on the top of each biscuit just to help them brown up some. And then this will go in a 450 degree preheated oven. You've got to have a hot oven for biscuits. And these are going to bake probably around 15 minutes. I just want y'all to look at these seriously gorgeous biscuits. I mean, these things are just beautiful. Doesn't that look like Christmas morning? Okay, the other thing that I did, as if these weren't decadent enough, I mixed up some icing. Now I just want to drizzle this on there because I don't want the whole tops covered because I want the cranberries to show through. So I've got 2 cups of powdered sugar, I added in 2 tablespoons of melted butter, and then about 2 tablespoons of half and half. And actually, this got just a little bit thicker than I wanted it, so I'm gonna add some more half and half and stir it here. Okay, that's just about what I want because I want to drizzle. Now, if you want to ice the whole tops of yours, then you might want to keep it just a little bit thicker. And then you just commence to drizzling as much as you want. But I think this red and the white is just pretty. It's just pretty. This is Christmas morning. And here we have our pan of Christmas cranberry white chocolate sour cream biscuits. Y'all, I just have to admit to you now, I am just downright proud of these. They just turned out so good. Not only are they beautiful, I mean just look at that. That's a beautiful biscuit. But they are so tasty. If you've never had a sour cream biscuit, the sour cream just tenderizes the dough. And you wind up with a biscuit that's almost like pillowy. It's like air. It is so tender and so light and so fluffy. I think I've got just the right amount of fresh cranberries in here. I think a little bit more cranberries might have made it a little bit too tart. Of course, we've got the white chocolate in there to sweeten the dough. And then the icing, I mean, that really is the icing on the cake. That's the icing on the biscuit. This is just perfect. These are great for Christmas morning because they're so easy to mix up. You can have them ready in no time without getting yourself all stressed out like doing traditional cut biscuits when you're busy and there's a whole bunch of stuff going on like there is Christmas morning. Do these. Thank you so much for coming with us today and hanging out with me in my kitchen. You know I love having people in my kitchen. You can get this recipe and more at syrupandbiscuits.com. Y'all come see us. God bless you all.